One of the worst feelings as a day trader is when you enter a position, price runs straight to your stop loss, then proceeds to go to your take profit. This doesn't happen because the market hates you or anybody's out to get you. It's simply because you haven't learned how to truly identify the manipulation lag using PO3. In this video, I'm going to be going over when manipulation happens, what it looks like, and how you can take advantage of it every single day. Starting off with, when can we expect price to manipulate? Price is fractal, meaning it moves with the higher time frame candle openings. You can expect manipulation every 15, 1 hour, or 4 hour candle openings. You could even look on the charts yourself. Every time a 15-minute or 1 hour or 4 hour candle opens, you can see the volatility rise. Now, price tends to use this volatility to take out key levels and hunt the liquidity. 10 a.m. open is the prime example of how fractal framework actually works in the market. It is the time a new 15-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour candle opens up. This is when you could expect the most manipulation or the highest chance of manipulation in a New York AM session. Now, on this drawing example, you can see this line here is when 9:30 opens. 9:30 opens up, generating liquidity at our higher time frame key level. Let's just say this is a unmitigated hourly bearish for value gap. 9:30 opens, the volatility wasn't enough to hunt this liquidity, so we generate even more. And then at 10 a.m. open, you can see we steal all of this low resistance liquidity, take the higher time frame key level to where we can expect price to now distribute to our draws and liquidity lower. Now, we can look at this in the opposite way as well. We can use 10 a.m. open to target maybe an imbalance down here. Let's say this is an unmitigated 15-minute for value gap. 10 a.m. will likely go open up into the opposite direction that price actually wants to distribute at. It'll open up lower into this 15-minute imbalance to where we can expect distribution higher, targeting all of our liquidity. You could ask any ICT trader in the space, during these times when a new 15-minute or 1 hour candle opens up, they use that manipulation to their advantage to catch 90% of their wins. Now we're going to be looking at what manipulation actually looks like. On the left here, we have what looks like very solid manipulation. This is what you want your manipulation like to look like, either a massive move up or down into a key level in the opposite direction of where you want price to distribute from. On the right here, we have what I like to call disguised manipulation, although it does manipulate into this key level, but as you can see, we're simply just accumulating, no significant move whatsoever. And if we pull out the fib tool and find discount at the current dealing range, you will actually see this example pretty much every day in the charts, and this is why a lot of people are losing their trades. We are clearly disrespecting discount at the current dealing range, making higher highs, showing you that we aren't really that bearish. Though we do seem to be generating low resistance liquidity at this level, it's clearly showing that price does not really want to distribute down here. We may get a 1-minute IFEG in this scenario that may trick you into thinking that this is a high quality setup because we got manipulation. This kind of looks like a stop hunt in this scenario, but you will most likely get caught in accumulation. Now you can see on the left here with our high quality manipulation, when I pull out the fib tool, we aren't messing around and discounting the current dealing range. We're simply tapping in, grabbing our liquidity that we need to target all of this low resistance liquidity and actually follow through with a higher time frame distribution. Maybe wondering, yo, we're literally making a higher high inside of this. If you do not know what a stop hunt is, I will make a separate video on simply just stop hunts, but in simple terms, it's simply just lower time frame structure and internal AMD for the lower time frame to give you even more confirmation. So in this case, we would get our IFEG entry on the second manipulation leg to where we will distribute to our full take profit. Now getting to the fun stuff on how we could actually use this on the charts every day, how we can identify and use this manipulation or these tactics that you're learning today to your advantage every single day. As you can see, what we have here is a sweep of a 4-hour intermediate term high, which we can use as our key level. Okay. What does price look like right now? Does it look like the drawing on the left that I showed you or the right? Let me just pull up the line quick. Now, what does this look like? Does this look like the first drawing that I showed you, the good manipulation, or does this look like disguised manipulation? Obviously, this looks like disguised manipulation. There is no significant move whatsoever in this entire leg. We are simply just chopping up, taking this liquidity, but there's no significant move telling us that there's actually a strong amount of liquidity here that wants to take us lower. Now, all we are presented with is a disguised stop hunt as well. So it's disguised internal and higher time frame manipulation in this case. Does this really look like a stop hunt you want to take part of? This would be a significant stop hunt if we had a significant move prior to the stop hunt. If we had a move more like this rather than just slowly chopping up, taking the key level, if we accumulated in this area just like this, generating low resistance, getting that significant manipulation to then getting a high quality stop hunt, then catching our confirmation with our IFEG for a trade, this is something that I would much rather take part in rather than choppy accumulation or choppy manipulation. Now let's use time to our advantage. As you can see, our 10-15 candle opens up about right here. Usually when a 15-minute candle opens, if you don't know this, now you know, it will open in the opposite direction that it will actually close in. As you can see, in this case, we open lower, closing this 1-minute IFEG, which is usually our confirmation trigger when we get high quality manipulation. Instead, in this case, we actually use the 10-15 volatility to get our proper manipulation, and in this case, it would have stopped you out. Understanding how the market moves is one thing, but when you understand when the market moves and how you can kind of blend both of those together, that is when you will be taking the most high quality trades. Looking at our 10-15 candle on the 15-minute time frame, you can see we have the rejection wick that we are looking for with high quality manipulation. Now we are looking at some high quality manipulation. We tap into the high time frame key level, we start accumulating, we then get manipulation higher, printing a solid 15-minute rejection wick to where we're hoping to follow up with distribution to our draws on liquidity lower. Now looking for your entry trigger, we open up this 2-minute IFEG where you take the short position at the candle closure, having your stop loss at the wick, targeting a 1-to-1 for a base hit or discount of the current dealing range, whatever you'd want to hold. We have this break even point at an unmitigated 15-minute bullish for value gap that we created, so we have a safety net. If price is fully ready to distribute lower, in this case after high quality manipulation, we could expect price to flush through this unmitigated 15-minute for value gap and deliver. And as you can see, price ends up hitting full TP here. Though this may not be the most high quality setup in the world, understanding and identifying high quality manipulation helped us get a solid winning day or a base hit trade and helped us avoid a very frustrating loss. These concepts will not only boost your win rate but help you prevent taking these avoidable losses every single day. Hope you guys learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys liked it, drop a like and comment. I will leave a link in the description for my free Discord community. Come take a look, ask me questions. You can talk to me directly. And yeah, have a great day.